Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Xavier Martinez, and today I will be talking about BIM in construction. This is for class CSM 3363, heavy, civil, and highway construction. Today, PowerPoint will consist of the introduction, the outline, what is BIM, equipment related, maintenance, costs, safety, prefab, conclusion, references, and testing your knowledge. What is BIM? Building information modeling is a digital process that uses 3D models to plan, design, construct, and manage building. Benefits of BIM in construction are trade class detection. This is very big amongst MEP because you'll be able to foresee the different clashes that you'll have. So a piece of plumbing pipe, piece of sprinkler pipe going through ductwork, going through steel, stuff like that. It has very big benefits and helps the schedule not running into a problem when it happens, but foreseeing it and being able to take care of it before the problem happens. Pre-construction coordination. Again, this is very big with foreseeing the project and forecasting the schedule. This is so that in the future you'll be able to see it before it happens. This will be able to help accelerate the schedule, fast track the job, and make everyone more money. Constructability confirmation. So this is part of it, is being able to make sure the job is feasible. The biggest thing for construction is to make sure that certain loads are going to be able to take certain concrete can take the certain load, or the piping for the sprinkler can spray the radius that it needs to spray. And prefabrication. Prefabrication, in my opinion, is very big because if you're able to make something in a controlled environment and take it to a job site to plug it in, I think that that has so many benefits for safety, for fast tracking the job, for being able to make the job more efficient. Equipment needed for BIM. So the softwares mainly used are Revit and Autodesk, Navisworks, and ArchiCAD. Revit is where the modeling takes place. This is where you go in, you build your building in the 3D model. Navisworks is where you'll be able to find that class detection. So Navisworks is where you view the 3D model. You'll be able to see what's going to work, what's not going to work, where you can help fix or improve the design of the model. Hardware, 3D scanners are a really big thing to have. You'll be able to walk the job and get a 3D scan and import that into Revit. Computers, of course, you're going to need for the viewing of everything. And something that has recently been implemented into the BIM is being able to go out to a job site with the VR headset. So this will be able to help you see the project exactly where it is. It marks the landmarks, and you're able to go in and see how the different pipes are running in the underground. You'll be able to go into the building and see where exactly that pipe or that piece of duct or the piece of steel is before it's put in, to make sure that you're not going to hit anything else, to make sure that everything's going to go smoothly. Maintenance in the BIM department. BIM is a great tool that has brought safety and scheduling to new heights. With BIM, however, it has to be the latest drawing, or the tool has become obsolete and the tool can be destructive. With drawings consistently updating construction, the model must always be updated as well. So this is very big in the fact that if someone's working on the old set of drawings, say that there's an addendum, or say that something has recently changed, then you have to be able to update that model, because if the model isn't updated, then you're working off of old drawings, an old set that could be very destructive to the project, working and inputting into the job something that doesn't need to be there. And it takes more time to rip it out and put something new back in, rather than updating that model, being able to stay on top of how you need to be putting that material into the job. Costs. So Revit and Autodesk Building Design Suite have price of 6,000 for Revit, and the Autodesk Building Suite costs around $12,075. In the United States, the average salary of a BIM modeler is 83,896, and a lot of companies also must input time into the budget for the BIM coordination for potential monthly or weekly meetings. So if each job is bid, most of the time that they're going to have some sort of budget for the BIM, for the design, for the modeling. If it's a subcontractor and they're doing in-house BIM, that is a big thing that they're going to have to put into the budget, and then have those monthly, weekly meetings to be able to keep that BIM model up to date, as we talked about in the last slide. So safety. BIM can be significant in helping improve safety in construction by providing a digital representation of a project, allowing for throughout planning and identifying potential hazards before construction begins. Safety is the number one priority of every company. BIM and helping not only in the building, but providing a way to improve a schedule and help people get home safe. So constantly with construction companies, you see that being implemented in safety. You see everyone preach about safety because it is such a big thing. I mean, sometimes you can't even bid a job if you don't have a certain safety rating, or whenever you're talking about your company, you're talking about the people in it and how it brings about the certain culture, but you need to keep those people safe every day to be able to bring them back in every day. So prefabrication. One of the most important parts about construction moving forward is the prefabrication of racks and different parts. Being able to understand what you can prefab is what can save time and money by being able to make things in a controlled environment. BIM is a tool that can tell us what we can and cannot prefab by giving us a future look. So I think prefab is such a big deal. I'm a very big fan of prefab because I think it's a way to build larger things in a controlled environment, being able to take them out to the job site, and instead of putting one thing on at a time, being able to put racks in and just plugging in the racks, attaching connectors, and being able to do it that way, saving time out in the field, saving labor out into the field, and being able just to save our guys, because if those people out in the field are working constantly every single day, it gets very tiring. And being able to have the racks brought in to where they're connecting it, making sure it's level, making sure it has the right amount of slope, whatever it is that it needs to have, being able to focus on that aspect of installation rather than putting each item and putting our guys at risk is such a huge benefit. In conclusion, BIM is a reason that schedules and estimates are able to become more realistic and safe. By being able to see a project and detect clashes before they happen, save time and money for owners, general contractors, and subcontractors. With BIM, the future of construction is bright. Here are some references in Autodesk, Trimble, Accurate, and Autodesk. Test your knowledge. So just a couple questions that I thought of while I was doing this presentation are: do you think BIM really accelerates a job? Do you believe that BIM can help with safety numbers? And do you think BIM is a useful tool in construction? Please let me know what y'all think, and thank you for your time.